What's up, everybody? Today we are talking about rest days. And a little background for how this topic came to mind was I was scrolling Facebook and someone asked in a group if they should really take a rest day. Word for word, this is what they said. I feel like I should be lifting and doing cardio every day. Do you really need to take a rest day? And under this post in the comments, there were tons of coaches and trainers responding with the generic advice that rest days are important. You should take 1 to 2 rest days a week. But nobody asked her what her goals were. Nobody asked her what her current routine was. Nobody asked her what she was already doing and exactly what she was looking to achieve by not taking rest days. Right. And especially when in the climate that we're in, you need to have this information. You need to have this context before you go telling somebody that they need to take 1 or 2 rest days, especially when most people are not hitting physical activity guidelines. A lot of people are very sedentary. So, this advice can actually lead somebody to work out less than they already do or less than they should for optimal health. So, the real answer to whether or not you should take rest days is it depends. So, it's going to depend on your goal. It's going to depend on the level of intensity of the exercises or activities that you're doing. So, for example, you don't want to do a high intensity cardio session or lift heavy weights every single day, but you can do zone 2 cardio. You can do low intensity cardio. You can do low intensity weight training, targeting smaller muscle groups every day. There are actually routines that allow you to lift 6, 7 days a week and not have to worry about if you're resting enough, right? So, take for example the 6 day push pull legs split. It allows you to hit your legs twice a week. It allows you to hit your pushing muscles twice a week, and it allows you to hit your pulling muscles twice a week. And while you're training your legs, your upper body is resting. And then while you're doing your pull day, your lower body is resting. And then while you're doing your push day, your legs and your back is resting, right? So, yes, rest is important, but it doesn't have to be complete rest days. There is nothing wrong with exercising every day if you can actually be consistent with it, right? So, this is where having a coach who actually understands how the different body systems work and how to program different exercises based on the body system that's going to be used, basically proper and safe programming, what somebody's goal is. You have to have a coach that understands exactly what you're looking to achieve, and you have to have a coach that understands your current fitness level. Because if you are somebody who has never exercised consistently before, it may be a lot for you to work out every single day. If you're going from 0 days to 7 days, it may be a lot for you to be consistent with number one, and it also just may be a lot of stress to your body. So, understanding where somebody is at is actually going to be the first part of determining whether or not you need certain rest days. So, when you have that coach, you'll be able to train as frequently as you want to while staying safe, making sure you're recovering properly, and then you can hit your goals without worrying about any conflicting exercises. A lot of people have the idea that if you lift weights, you can't do cardio. If you do cardio, you can't lift weights because it's going to kill your gains either way. It doesn't work like that. Everything comes down to balance, everything comes back down to proper programming. So, if you are somebody who is questioning how many rest days you should take, definitely take a look at your program and see what you're doing overall on a weekly level. It's not just I worked out 4 days a week. What does your workout actually look like? What are you doing on each of those days? What type of activity are you looking to add into it? Those are different questions that you need to consider in order to determine if you need more or less rest days. But just blindly saying take 1 to 2 rest days is very, I would say, negligent. It's very lazy of somebody. And if you are unsure of how you should go about programming everything you want to do, DM me, tell me your situation, and I'll point you in the right direction and get you going with the right answer. So, with that being said, I'm gonna hop off. Peace.